also relating messages to their parents. Some parents, they acknowledge you, some will be like, I don't know.
Okay, let's come down to your school now, coming from the rural area. Exam is starting, of course, that they have not completed their scheme of work in physics. And the child was worried, and she put up the post on the platform, and she was badly embarrassed by the teacher or the school vice principal or something and all that. So now, you are coming from the area now. Are your schools fully prepared? And with this smart school, how are you, or what do you intend to do?
Okay, in terms of preparedness, you know, we are facing, of lately we have issues of few teachers.
Okay.
Especially in the rural schools.
Government school?
Yes, government school.
Wow.
We don't have enough hands. As it stands now, we need enough hands. We need extra strength. And for schools that, you know, teaching is more of a conscious thing.
Yeah.
Yes. If you have that passion as a teacher, despite what you're seeing around, you will still be pushed because of that your personal drive.
I've said it here before. I know the viewer can be my witness. I've said teaching is not just a career. It's a gift. It's a talent. That if you're not passionate about it, you can't drive it.
If you're not passionate, you can't even handle it. Sometimes you go to the classroom, you meet some funny conditions that you will be forced to. Today I'm not teaching you people. Or you just see something inside of you will tell you, but why? They are innocent kids. They might be doing it, they don't know what they're doing, and you just see yourself furthering, going ahead to do. So back to what I was saying, I said the strength is really, in some schools you just have 4 teachers. Some schools you have 8 teachers.
In the whole school?
In the whole school.
In the government school?
In the government school.
In River State?
In River State. So and you know, teachers retire every day. And at that point of retirement, we need replacement. And then because there's not been the last employment that was done last in 2013, where we had the 13,000 teachers coming in. And from 2013 up to now, we have so many teachers that have left the system, either by retirement or death.
Or they have moved on to
another profession. So those vacancies has not been filled. And so you see sometimes some teachers, maybe you were employed to take economics. And because you find out that in the school now we do commerce, we do economics, we do marketing, and these other teachers are not around, you find yourself trying to cover up. And at that point, you won't cover 100%. Unlike when you are just handling only your subjects. So the rural schools, the government schools at this one, the teachers are really putting in effort to see how they can cover their skin so that the children will be ready
for the exams,
for the final exam, which is writing of it, especially the SSP classes.
Okay.
Yes, they put in their best.
So when it comes to the computer, what do you do?
In terms of computer, it's just like you don't have it now. It's not in the schools there.
So how are the students going to write these exams?
So we encourage them to register for extra classes, extra moral classes, extra computer classes.
Okay. Where
at least the focus on that point will be how to face the exam, how to face the JAM exam. They have intensive classes, how to write exam. So at that point, we just encourage them, please try and register, get yourself prepared. This is how JAM is. Of course, they know from their friends and relatives that have written. So for those of them that have the mind of furthering, what they do is when they are done with it, they just enroll for JAM classes. And the JAM classes is strictly on computer based, so that just to prepare them for the exams.
So now, in preparation to welcome the new developments by the education sector, smart school by 2026, and you don't even have teachers, much less. What plans are you making?
That question should be back to the government, because they will be the ones to get ready for that.
So tell the government. They can hear you. They are listening. They are watching.
Okay, I think the government should work with WAEC and NECO, JAM, I mean the exam bodies. Let them see how they can prepare the schools. One, they should push it to the government of each state to equip their rural schools, their government schools again.
Okay.
It should be like an enforcement. This is what we want you people to do. Do this for us, and our exams will run smoothly because we have upgraded. So it's something that the exam bodies have to give it back to the state government.
Okay.
Let them equip their schools.
Okay.
At least to, if not 100%, at least 50%.
Okay.
To get us started.
Okay. Is there any challenge so far, apart from the one talk about this program? We're talking about challenges, how to overcome challenges. Is there any challenge you've overcome in the school or you want to overcome?
Well, one of the challenges we face as teachers, especially in rural areas, because I can't talk of the urban areas.
Yeah.
We face issues of laxity in children coming to school. The zeal of coming to school is an issue. And they don't welcome the idea of buying textbooks. At least the ordinary maths and English. You give a child the homework and he's telling you, I can't do it because I...
But I thought the government was providing these books.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not free education.
It's free education, but then not in terms of providing
Books, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's some of the issues we are facing. No book, okay, you give assignment, they can't even access the internet to do
The assignments.
using the current AI. And they come back and tell you, there was no time, I went to farm, I was selling in the shop, I helped my auntie, assisted my auntie to do this and do that, and the assignment comes back to you. So sometimes you see them coming to school twice a week. You ask them, what happened? I needed to do one or two to keep myself going.
Okay. I'm so touched that you can see that my spirit has dropped, because I had a lot of information from the rural area which bettered this and why I was particular about the rural area. But I also know that even in the city, our government schools are also suffering, maybe not in terms of teachers, I don't know about if they are teachers, but in equipment, in a conducive learning environment. I went to a certain school, government school, it was deplorable. I want to say that the government should sit up, the government should look into this matter. It's pertinent, it's important. If these children are the leaders of tomorrow, as we say, or as you say, then their education should be priority, should be prioritized. Let's look for how WAEC and JAM, we put it on the Nigerian government to equip their schools. We make it a criterion. If you don't equip these schools, we cannot run our exams in this school. WAEC is in West Africa. We cannot run, we're talking about CBT. Where do we do it? The WAEC body should go on inspection to inspect these schools and say, look, you don't have the modalities to write these exams in this school, and so for that we cannot take this school to write this exam. Let's do things the right way. Let's help the people. Let's help these children. If we want to say, look, we want to do this, then if we can't do it, government board up and tell the parents, we cannot do it. Parents, this is your responsibility. Take care of your children's education. Let the parents know that, okay, it is our duty to do it. Let's do it. But don't say you are doing education 50% or 10% and then you're not doing well. That's how far we can take on this one program. Now, if you've been watching up to this time, same time, same station next week. I've been speaking with Mrs. CHUKWUNDAH Gold. And let me Beauty Benjamin. Let's try in that corner we are. If you're a commissioner of education, if you're a minister of education, please take this step seriously. The schools, the brand, the world is evolving. Let's move with the trend. Let's go together. Equip these schools. The money is for, the funds we have is for this purpose. Let's use it, and we'll be glad we say we did. We want to stop corruption and malpractices in our schools. We must begin from somewhere. Thank you so much for staying with us on this program. Have a lovely good afternoon.